Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, everybody. How are y'all? I wanted to come chit chat with y'all before I go into these next two meetings. I'll probably be in meetings until about 10:30, 11 o'clock tonight. So we get to chit chat now. Hey, y'all. I'm getting my glasses all together right now. How y'all doing today? How was everyone's day? I hope it was absolutely amazing. Once I get these glasses on my face, then we can start our whole chit chat. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to Tea with Tanisha. Oh, I'm so excited to have you guys. Hey. I am Tanisha O. So, hey, everybody, it's me, Tanisha O. And welcome. You can find me at forgivenesslifestyle.com for all the information. Whatever you want to do, get up. Get into our newsletters and all that good stuff. Who am I? I'm a forgiveness coach. I absolutely love what I get to do. I'm a speaker, an author, and a forgiveness coach, and a mom, and all these great things. But you know what I love the most? I love being able to support people with breaking through, with supporting people with building legacies. And they've been stuck. They're brilliant. You are brilliant people. They're stuck and they're like, how do I get unstuck? And then I get to help them. So I love that. But today I want to talk to you all about authenticity. Everybody is in an age today where we're all like, I want to be unapologetically me. I'm unapologetic about who I am. I am who I am. People take me for who I am. They accept me for what I am and all that good stuff. So we're going to get into that conversation. But before we do, hit the share button. If you haven't joined me before, introduce yourself. Welcome. I would love to know who you are. I would love to meet you and say hello to you. So welcome, introduce yourself, hit the share button. Let's get into some conversation so that we could continue to break free, forgive, heal, and grow with Tanisha O. So listen, y'all, let's talk about this authenticity. Here's the things that I've discovered, and you guys let me know if these are some of the things that you've come across too. So often people are saying that they want to be authentic and they want to be themselves, and we should definitely be that. But the thing that we don't realize, or you don't realize, is that there's a hefty price tag to pay when you are authentic. There is a hefty price tag to pay. Why? And what is that price tag? That price tag is the friendships that you may lose, the relationships that may change, the failure that you will encounter on your road to success, all of the emotional things that you're going to have come up within yourself, whether it's procrastination or it's your fear, or there's so many things that you're going to learn about yourself along this journey of authenticity, right? You're working to be your authentic self, and yet you want to be your authentic self, but you find yourself always calling people to ask for their approval, ask for their permission. And the downside to that is that other people cannot. Welcome, Lakia. Other people cannot tell you who they are in you. They're them, not you. And you're asking them to tell you about who you are and what they would be willing to do and not willing to do. And then you get stuck because you're looking for your authentic self and you're looking for your unique voice, but you're asking for the permission of someone else. And that's not going to work. So here's the deal with this whole authentic price tag. The question is this, and you get to answer it. There's a price tag for your authenticity. The question is, how much are you willing to pay? How much are you willing to sacrifice? How many nights are you willing to work on yourself? How many nights are you willing to work on your goals? How many days are you willing to stretch yourself beyond your comfort zone? How many times are you willing to do it over and over and over and over again until you get it right? How often are you willing to show up? Let me tell y'all something. Today is like day 300 and I don't even know, 300 and something that I've gone live on Facebook. Now, that doesn't include the hundreds of videos before this time period that I've gone live. Hey, Queen, good evening. That doesn't include that. But how much are you willing to pay? Are you willing to go live every single day for 365 days? Every single day. Every single day I've shown up. And there have been no people there. There have been thousands of people there. There have been just me and two other people there. And here's the deal. I get to show up unapologetically with my voice and my sound every single time, because the showing up is not for the people, it's for me. It's building something in me. It's building character in me. It's teaching me how to show up even when no one is there. It's teaching me how to listen to my own voice. It's teaching me how to believe in myself even when nobody else does, or perceivingly no one else does. It's teaching me how to think quickly, how to respond fast, how to talk eloquently, how to finish sentences, how to believe in myself, how to build faith in myself, how to be the audience and be the speaker at the same time. And so if I'm at an event and there are a lot of people and I'm like, oh my gosh, are they listening to me? Why is that person doing this? You don't even worry about it, because you have built something within yourself that is bigger than anything else. This is all about you. And so authenticity is you getting to know you. And when you're getting to know you, I'm going to tell y'all the good and the uncomfortable part. The uncomfortable part about being authentic is you got to really get clear on what your trigger points are. Like, what are the things that annoy you the most? What are the things that are the most difficult for you to receive within yourself? What are the things that you battle with secretly? You understand? Because here's the deal: the things that you battle with secretly and you struggle with secretly, believe it or not, the people around you can see that in you because it shows. So you being authentic to who you are is you saying, hey, I haven't gotten it right all the time. I done effed up a whole lot of times. I made plenty of mistakes and I'm owning my ish, but I am woman enough or man enough to grow and push through and move through these areas of my life. I've accepted those things about me. And just because you accept them does not mean that you're proud of them, doesn't mean that you want to repeat them, doesn't mean that you didn't wish there was a do-over. But most times, those are the things that made you who you are today. Those mistakes, those mishaps, those misunderstandings, all those things, it's exactly what you needed in that moment to make you who you are today. And so in order to really fully 100% be authentically you, as you are deciding what that price tag is for you to be free, you have to be okay with saying, this is me. This is all of me. This is me. Take those broken pieces, put them together, and make the most beautiful mosaic. Because see, when you get to that authentic part of you, a couple things are going to happen. First of all, people can no longer hold all of your bad habits, all of your mistakes, all of this and all. They can't hold it over your head anymore, because when they bring it up, you're like, yeah, I did that. Wasn't my best moment, but it's part of me. It's part of my story. It's part of who you are. It is what you needed in that moment to become exactly who you are today. Another thing happens when you become your authentic self. Not everybody's gonna like it. People always say, give it to me raw. Yeah, I want it. I know how to handle it. I got tough skin. But people only like your authentic you to the level that they can handle it. They really don't want you to tell them the truth. They really don't want you to be who you are. They want you to be who you are as long as they are comfortable. Did you hear me? They want you to be who you are as long as they are comfortable. And as long as you are living your life so that somebody else is comfortable, you are always shrinking. You're always shrinking. You get to be who you are, and you don't get to worry about what everybody else thinks about that. Like, I get to be me all day, every day, showing up. Now, let me tell y'all what happened to me today. Bless my heart, brought tears to my eyes. Do you know somebody cash apped me $100 today? $100 today. It's not the first time somebody cashed at me. I'm gonna tell y'all something else about consistency. My entire tribe, when we had a Time to Heal Motherhood, you may have heard this story before. I'm gonna share it again. Last year in person, they paid for the whole thing, and I didn't ask anybody for anything. I did not ask for one penny, and the tribe came together and said, because of your consistency, we're paying. They brought all the food. The venue was paid for free. The photographers, all the money that was donated. We had a professional photographer, a professional videographer, all the speakers. Everybody came together and made this event happen. Corporate sponsors came through. It was absolutely amazing. The people who sent all these hundreds and hundreds of dollars via Cash App were because they were like, because of your consistency. So today, someone cash at me. This girl is not my client. Hey, sis, not my client at all. Love her. Yes, I know her, but she's not my client. And she said, T, what's your cash app? I want to be a blessing to you just because of your consistency. So she cash apps me $100 because of my consistency. And here's the deal. This is consistency, not even that she's joined a program yet or done anything. She's seen me. So for all of y'all who are sitting there wondering, am I too much? Should I say that? What if they don't like it? What if nobody answers my message? How do I know if anybody's going to actually respond? Are they listening to me? Keep doing what you're supposed to be doing. This is your lane right here. Like, I'm in my lane. I'm speaking my message. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm not doing it because I'm waiting for the approval or permission from someone else. No, no, no. I'm living my authentic life. And any portion or part of me that is too much for someone else, I can't do anything about that. Because even if you make a decision to change who you are, it doesn't guarantee that that person's still going to accept you. Think about that relationship you were in that ended up ending, and they told you they were going to leave you. And you were like, no, I'll change. I'll do better. I'll do anything. And it didn't matter what you did. It did not change the situation. So listen, if life is going to happen how it's going to happen, you may as well rock it till the wheels fall off. You may as well be happy as I don't know what. You may as well sing, dance, be your ever so free self, say what you want to say, and keep it moving. Now, that does not give you permission to just be rude to people, mistreat people, or do anything. Yes, please inbox me. It doesn't mean that you are supposed to be nasty to people. No, no, no. You're supposed to be loving. But here's the deal. When you run across that person who's mean, nasty, rude, condescending, whatever you want to call them, whatever labels you want to put on them, I want to tell you something. All they're doing is giving you a preview of what they feel about themselves. When people are rude, nasty, mean, that's just a preview of what they feel about themselves. It has nothing to do with you. So when you go out into the world being your authentic self and you have healed, you've forgiven, you've grown, you find that you can be far more understanding, far more loving, far more kind, far more peaceful, far more accepting, because you have given yourself those gifts, and therefore you are able to extend those gifts. You got to give them to yourself first before you can push them out. So being authentic is huge, but you got to know that it comes with a hefty price tag. And that price tag comes with discomfort. Shoot, my family, I don't even get invited to all of the events because there's certain family members never told me why they don't want to be around me. Ain't my business. I could care less because I can't live my life, won't live my life, refuse to process through life worrying about what somebody else thinks of me. And on top of that, I refuse to allow my children to be subjected to that. Why? Because the way I behave, the way I show up in life, if I'm spending all my energy chasing after people who may or may not like me, what does that teach our children? Because the interesting thing is that we teach our children, don't follow people, be your own person, be your own voice, speak up for yourself. And yet, as adults, we find ourselves shrinking. And so what happens is wherever that pain is that you've hit by the time you're in your teenage years, by the time you're maybe even in fifth grade, when that trauma hit, whatever that trauma is that caused you to shrink, or you were really confident and you were doing a great job, but everybody bullied you or told you think you're goody two shoes and you think you're that, now you begin to shrink. And so now you're an adult, and even though you have so much around you, you're surrounded by abundance, you're surrounded by good, you have more gifts and talents than you could even imagine, you keep suppressing them, holding them in, holding them back because so many people told you what you weren't. No, that comes to an end today. Because no matter who you are and how you flow, the people that are around you, if they have done their own work, which is none of your business, whether they have or haven't, but if they've done their own work, their thoughts of you is just going to be of abundance. Their thoughts of you is just going to be good. They're going to be like, great. But the problem is this: most people have people around them who have not done whatever it is that you're trying to do. They have not accepted the journey that you are in the process of taking, and you are asking them to believe in you and your vision and your mission and your journey and your calling more than they believe in themselves. And then you get upset because you're like, they're not even being a friend to me. They're not even supporting me. And I supported them. They are being a friend. They are supporting you. It's just that they are supporting you to the best of their ability. They cannot give you what they've never given themselves. You are asking them for something that they're just not capable of giving you. And that's selfish of you. That's unfair of you. They don't have it. They don't have it. So what does that mean? That means that as you take this journey of authenticity, what you get to do is you get to move forward, right? You get to grow forward. You get to push forward in this journey. And listen, when I tell y'all going through this journey of authenticity, as you are learning and discovering yourself, your own fears and your struggles, and really coming to accept these things, you may need to crawl some days. Some days you best may need to drag yourself. Some days you may just need to lay still in that place. Some days you might be running a little bit, and some days you might skip. Some days you may do cartwheels to get forward. Some days you are going to move in different directions, but keep pushing forward. And what I can promise you one thing for sure. As you are moving forward on this journey, something beautiful is going to happen. You're going to meet and encounter other people. Does that mean that you're supposed to just throw away the other people? No. I have some really great friends. I only have a couple. I keep my hey, somebody, excuse me. Somebody call your mother, love, please, so she doesn't call back on my live. Hurry up. Sorry, y'all. Anyway, so my mother-in-law, as y'all can just hear. But anyway, on this journey, you are going to meet people, right? You're going to encounter people, and you don't throw away these people. I have very few close friends. I keep my circle tight on purpose. But the people that I have some friends that are into business. And so those are the people that I talk to about business. I have other people that dabble in business, but that's not really their fur point. And they're like core thing. And so I can't go to them about business things when they haven't encountered that yet. They're still a really great friend, and they're great at advice when it comes to my family or different things like that. So I have different friends that I get to have different conversations with, but I cannot judge the friend who isn't as into business as I am for not being as into business as I am. And I don't judge another friend. No, you take people for who they are. You don't throw them away. And as you're moving forward in this journey and you are blessed with some new people that come into your space that help you and support you and help and just assist you along the way, you embrace that, and you be sure to pay it forward to give it to somebody else. You see, everything that I've given to you, I give to you because somebody has given to me, right? And everything that I'm giving to you, then you would be paying it forward. So what I do with my clients is teach them how to take their pain and turn it into paychecks. How do you take all the struggles, all the areas where you feel like you're defeated, all the areas that you perceive as a failure, how do you turn it into a paycheck? When someone comes to me and they say, T, what should I do? How should I know what business to start? How do I know what stories I should tell when I'm speaking? How do I know what I should do? You know what I tell them? Start with the most painful. Start with your most painful story. So as you listen to me right now, that's my question to you. What are the most painful things that have happened to you? What are the most traumatic things that have happened to you? Take those stories and outline them. What hurt the most? And what helped you grow the most from those situations? What was your role in it? Even if you were a young child, part of your role could have been that you held on to the story too long, that you refused to forgive, refused to heal, refused to grow. What part is yours? Once you do that and you begin to heal, now you are able to say, okay, I can take these parts of me and I get to move forward and I get to support other women who are going through the same thing. Now, remember one thing on this authentic journey. Don't forget where you came from. And when people say don't forget where you came from, a lot of times it's like this, oh, you think you this. I'm not coming from that place. I'm coming from a place of compassion. You know, a lot of times when you go through things and you've healed from them, you forget what that pain really was like because you don't want to remember that pain. You forget what the pain was like. And so when you encounter other people who are in that thing right now, it's easy to be like, get over it, move on. I did. Come on. And you begin to treat people the way people treated you. If people lacked compassion and understanding and patience for you while you were in the midst of your storm, that's the thing you give to them instead of actually being patient and kind and understanding the same thing you needed in that moment. Give people what you needed. Give people what you needed, not what you received. Give people the gift that you needed as you were working through and struggling through the pain. This does not mean that you crawl into the hole with them. Nope. You just put your arm down there and say, "You all right? All right, come on, let me help you up." That's what you do. Don't get into the hole with them, but give to people with what you needed. So as y'all continue and or begin your authentic journey through life, remember there's a price tag and you decide how much you're willing to pay. You decide. Listen, y'all, I'm here to support you. I'm here to love you, whatever you need. If y'all are not a part of my 75-day challenge, that is fire. I'm talking about changing lives, changing businesses. I don't know why not. That thing is fire. And if you're like 75 days is just too long, because I've created it for you to finish 2020 strong and crush 2021. It's some dope stuff. We go into a whole lot of different areas of your life. We are unpacking that baggage that no longer serves you and releasing you to move forward and grow forward. And then for those of you who are like 75 days is just too long, you can also join the masterclass. The masterclass is dope. The masterclass is centered around forgiveness in business to reset your mind. A lot of you guys are like, I can't get paid. How do I monetize Facebook? How do I monetize Instagram? Why aren't people paying me? Why can't I build a tribe? Well, I'm talking to you about that. Last night's class was about building confidence to push through the pain. Some of y'all are pretending like you're not in pain. Some of y'all are pretending like it doesn't hurt that you haven't grown this business, and it doesn't hurt that the things that happened to you in your childhood that you're still holding on to and can't figure out how to let go. You just can't figure it out. This is what this 4-week masterclass is all about. So we've already done the 2 that I told you. And then the next one is the power of forgiveness. That is next Monday. The power of forgiveness will be powerful. If y'all haven't, click the link. I promise I'm going to add this link once we get off this call right now so that y'all can join, sign up. I love y'all so much, and I cannot wait to see you tomorrow. If there's anything I can do to support you, reach me at forgivenesslifestyle.com or DM me, and I'm going to see y'all soon. All right? I love y'all. Ciao.